So this is the final project. First of all, we'll do the takeoff with the aircraft I've made. So we're here on the runway, and the first thing we'll do is set the flaps for takeoff. We as well are going to check and put the correct weight for the fuel weight I've calculated, which is 383 pounds, and the payload is 767 pounds. So once this is set, we will take off. And as you can see, it takes a while to accelerate. Might lack in a bit of horsepower, but it does make it full rotation speed at around 55 knots. And once we're airborne, we can see that the aircraft is able to climb, but not in a very steep climb rate. We take the flaps away now, and you'll see that the aircraft descends a bit, but we will allow the aircraft to gain some speed. As you can see, we can now reach 80 knots, and then the second part will be cruise flight. We will unpause the simulation, and once we stabilize flight, then we can see that the aircraft flies nicely, it's stable at a constant speed of around 120, 140 knots. As it continues to accelerate slowly, once we have leveled off, and it flies at a stable 120 knots with full throttle. So here we can see the aircraft doesn't require much of the pilot's input. And in terms of maneuverability, it maneuvers quite well. It does lack some power, as it cannot reach 170 knots as was asked here to fly at the level. It just reaches out around 130 knots, but it does fly very stable, and it does maneuver quite well. And for the final part, we'll be doing the landing. We'll be landing with the aircraft. You can see here we're on final.
TCAS alert.
Around 60 knots. Full flaps configuration for landing. And it does descend quite nicely. It responds as well very fast to the pilot inputs. So it's a bit tricky to make it land in a very smooth way, and slowly, as you can see, we're approaching the runway. We will try and float the aircraft just before it touches down. It bounces off a bit, and then finally it touches down. Big bounce there, my mistake, and then finally, aircraft has landed safely. It does have lots of maneuverability, but it does lack some power. But still, is a quite nice aircraft to fly. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.